Greetings and salutations, Focus Up family. Welcome to the February 22nd, 2025 installment of the Focus Up Show. We thank you for tuning in with us live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. on YouTube and various other platforms, catching up with us on replay. And we ask that you click that like, that subscribe, that bell, and share to support and maintain your weekly Focus Up fix. I am Mr. Nice Guy, nice as in the word Saint spelled backwards, and today, my co-hosts are the lovely First Lady J. We got the lovely Walk, host of Sex Talk with Walk, Thursday at 9 p.m. We got Afro Agnostics. And we have the infamous El Pooh, star of Spin That Back. What are we going to be having on Spin That Back later on today, brother?
Oh, man, we're going to be talking about no-skip old school hip-hop albums. Albums that you can just listen through and didn't have to even take it off of play. Back in the day we press play, so just the album that you can just play all the way through.
That's what's up. And we got Mr. Floyd X in the ether. He'll pop in. But what's going on with you First, Lady J?
Nothing. Just grateful to see another day. Just have a busy weekend. That's all. All is well. Feeling a lot better. Thank you.
That's good. That's what we really want to hear. Brother Walk, what's going on with you?
Man, I'm feeling good. I worked out this morning. I'm feeling strong. I'm still able to twist the nigga head off his shoulder, all that good stuff. But I'm in this house all by myself, and it looked a total mess in here. God, my son needs to come back home. Son, come back home. Wait. You got me fucked up.
They're a blessing. Afro Agnostics, what's going on with you, brother?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, man. I'm taking a break today, but like Walk, that's my goal when I go to the gym. That's what drives me. I want to be able to twist somebody's head off.
Hey, it's necessary, and we saw that. Mark Carm the sixth. Greetings to you, brother, from Florida. That's what's up.
Mark Cram.
Infamous El Pooh, what it do?
Yeah, everything's all good, man. I've been looking up lately. That's only because I don't want an airplane to fall up on me.
Oh my goodness.
Down on me or whatever.
Yeah, it's been crazy out there. I tell you, he fired all the black people, and all of a sudden, people can't fly planes no more. But I don't know. Let's get to the get. What we got first up? First up, very solemn. We have a rest in peace to Voletta Wallace. That was Biggie's mom. She passed away. It's a terrible thing. A parent should never have to bury a child. But that sister, she seemed like she was very positive. Notwithstanding all the stuff that he talked about, he seemed like he came out of a pretty strong, pretty nice household. But salute to that very beautiful sister. Her legacy with her son, with herself. All I can say is condolences to the surviving family.
Hey, I wonder if she ever got her money from Puffy. See, Puffy? Yeah, you in that cold, dark cell right now. And Miss Wallace died. Man, salute to that lady. And salute to Biggie Small. Rest in peace.
Anybody else got something to say about that?
Rest in peace.
All right, so now the very first topic we have, that is going to be ASAP Rocky found not guilty. So I don't remember. I don't know all the full details about this situation. Anybody know what actually happened? That the reason why he was even, facing a conviction.
He got into it with one of his buddies, ASAP guy, and he allegedly pulled a gun. Then the guy said that he shot at him, but it was no shell casings and bullets found and stuff like that. Basically, the brother was just trying to get a bag, in my opinion, and ASAP didn't pay him, but he went to the laws and all that. but he was found not guilty. To me, it was a BS case. I personally think that he pulled a real pistol on him. You know what I'm saying? But ASAP said it was a fake gun. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't ever shoot it though. That was what happened though. But he got acquitted and he jumped over the. Excuse, I gotta say it. I'm sorry, Mr. You know I love you. He got acquitted and jumped over the damn pew like a bitch to his woman. That was some whole shit. Boy, you supposed to do it like OJ did when he got double murders and it was like not guilty. He was like, ooh, yeah, Johnny Cochran, yeah, that's what's up. Not how you did it, ASAP.
Wait a second.
Man, this is why dudes be going crazy and getting into so much stuff, man. You know, you can't even like that man's box, you know, just get everybody stuck in there. Like anytime you do something different, there's like a certain script. But I would say I don't know exactly what happened, but a lot of thousands of people do get sentenced every year for things that they didn't do. And I think, you know, one of the best reasons why he didn't get sentenced or get what wasn't found guilty is that money. Nope, billionaires don't go to jail. I mean, Trump can tell you that, right? I mean,
ouch.
It don't happen. If you got to be literally on TV killing somebody and drinking the blood. I mean, you're not going to prison if you're a billionaire. There's no billionaires in prison.
First Lady J.
Wait, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. That's facts. When I was in jail, that's what everybody had in common. The white folks, Mexicans, Chinese, blacks, everybody that was in there was poor on the streets, straight up. So
I think Puffy might be the first, though. He might be the first.
yeah. Facts.
Yeah, he got attorneys trying to leave the case. You know, I don't even understand that. He got multiple attorneys, and one attorney filed a motion for withdrawal. It's like, why can't you should just be able to exit if he's got representation, but you know, I don't know. First Lady J, you got something to say about this?
I just have a little to say. I'm just glad that, you know, he stood his ground. You know, he didn't accept any deals. You know, he said he was innocent, and you know, they say proven innocent until proven guilty, right? And he wasn't proven guilty. As far as about him jumping to the crowd, you know, those were his emotions. That's his reaction, and he was not afraid to hide how he felt. Like, who wants to be in jail? I've never been in jail before, so you know that was a proud, exciting moment for him. So he don't have to be ashamed for showing how he really feel, and he was not that B word.
Salute to ASAP.
I did not say that, and
Hey, that's what happens when you take pictures with your woman dragging you in tow. But what you got to say about this infamous Hippo?
I mean, he jumped over that pew because he didn't need GoFundMe. He had Riri. So
everybody is saying she's the reason that he got off. It was because of her.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. Well, that surprises me. He says that it was a fake gun. If you're saying that it was just you pulled out a fake gun, to me you snitching on yourself. Because why would you even be having a fake gun? So you know that's a shocking detail that
you know what Rihanna told him. You'll never find a bank account like mine.
But she's the big money behind that. I'm surprised Mr. Floyd X ain't got something to say about this. You know, he usually celebrates the black man getting off.
Salute to the brother ASAP Rocky for getting off. You know, I'm glad he was for free. He had an option of taking I think it was 2 years or 13 months or something, or fight the case. He chose to fight it. So salute to the brother. One, he didn't have to take that bogus charge. And people were saying, man, just take the few months in jail, man. Don't go there fighting. You might get convicted, because he faced it 13 years in prison, and he fought that and he won. So congratulations to that brother.
That's what's up. All right. And again, you know, I was just joking about that, man. I said, hey, if that's your genuine emotions, be you. If you're doing anything other than what you actually feel, you fronting and faking. So salute to that brother, salute to beating his case. That having been said, what we got up next? This is the big one, right? I think we go into we're going to a big 50 Cent and Big Meech, right?
Let's do it. Let's go.
So this has been kind of percolating in for a minute. We ain't touched upon it, but it's not going away. So it's time to speak on it. I mean, I've been doing some research on this situation, and I don't know if this is really about 50 Cent blowing up just because he was taking a picture of doing something with his enemy Rick Ross. I mean, that whole sort of like documentary of the person the snitching through another person angle, the fact that he's got all that stuff in the works, I don't know if this was just him just transitioning to where he was headed all along. I don't know. 50 Cent is sort of like the master troll, and I'm definitely not about successful black men beefing in the way they can come to bodies, because this ain't Kendrick Lamar and Drake. This is something that could be like a real type situation. But just basically, as far as I know, he took the picture with Ross. 50 Cent does his normal troll type thing. They start going back and forth. All of a sudden, his son gets brought into the situation. He's trying to keep the business thing going, and 50 is like pulling the plug. He's like, nah, I'm doing that. Your man's a snitch, and I got this documentary coming out. So, I know you got something to say about this, Brother Walker.
I don't think it's that type of situation at all. This is basically somebody biting the hand that's feeding them. Big Meech, you're an idiot. What you doing hanging with the ops, homie? You know how 50 is. He's a very petty, rich motherfucker, period. You know that. And he could have had 50 million for your story. BMF could have went on from that age up until you in prison. That's 5 seasons. You blew the bag. So I salute to 50. That's really what it was about. Ross is the op and been the op for like 20 years, and you get out of prison after 19 years and you hang with the ops. Show canceled, boy.
But I mean, if you look at this though, in a lot of ways, and this is why I'm saying the whole masculinity thing is a facade, is a construct, because if these were women, we'll have a whole different take, man. And so this drama mirrors the whole Housewives, Real Housewives. It does. That's he hang with my son. My son regrets me as a father, and now he's hanging with 50. 50 is helping my son doing this. I want to be the father. I mean, there's so many things that you hanging with my enemy. You took a picture with Mike. This is more Real Housewives stuff. That's all I.
Are you insane? Are you insane?
Let me give my take on it before you go, Walk. Let me give my take on it. Look, this is my view of it. Big Meech was a boss leading a whole crew of drug dealers before he went to jail. He was doing
street activity. Street activity.
Street activity. He was doing some boss stuff, leading and doing this, being his own man, making his own moves. He get out of prison. He ain't sitting there waiting for 50 to feed him. He ain't biting the hand that feed him, Mr. Walk. That's a grown-ass man. If I'm cool with Rick Ross, I'm going to take a picture with him. That's the homie. He said, I'm Big Meech. He shouted him out on the song. I'm going to take a picture with him. I'm not going, you ain't cool with 50, you ain't cool with me. He feeding my family now. Nah, men don't do that. Men don't do that.
But hold on, men also don't. That's what you're saying. But that's exactly what he did. You took a picture with my ops. I'm saying on the 50 part. I understand.
That's on 50 part. Yeah,
50 Meech.
But we say we know who 50 is. So I mean, Big Meech knew who 50 was way back. Yeah. Hey, I agree with that. I agree with that part. I agree with that because it's like
this is millions of dollars these kids they dealing with. 50 put his son in acting school. His son was probably broke as hell, bro. They struggling over there. Now he hanging with rappers and got money. He had $5 million. He blew it. He threw that in the trash. He thought like that's why he was on the phone like a little hoe to 50. Like, look, my dad is broke. Like, please, and 50 put the phone call and the emails out. Like, you know how 50 is, bro. He messed up.
That's 50. We don't let the way he is control how we act.
Well, then you ain't getting no money either.
That's how Meech is like. I'm not gonna sit here and follow your lead like that. Thank you.
Yeah,
for the
now
opportunity.
you blew 50 million now.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. Let me clear something, 50 Cent. We might do some work with you in Louisiana, so we not tripping. We not saying too much. We know how you are, man. Don't cancel us, man.
Stand up, man, guys. Stand up.
That's funny.
In entertainment,
Get up,
you have all types of relationships. People are cool with one sibling and not cool with the other sibling. That's how it goes in each of our families as well. Like 50, I'm telling you, that's some housewife stuff. You took a picture while you come hang with me. He probably hung out with Rick Ross like 2 hours or something.
Wait, you wouldn't mad at that? Wait, hold on. You wouldn't get mad if you got one of your homies and they know you got an issue with this cat, and then your homie hanging with him? That's like you probably could set me up to get killed, fool. This serious business on these streets.
It's
serious stuff.
He made it serious business.
Hey, First Lady J, I want to get your comment. I want to get your comment, but what I first want to say is just because Rick Ross shout out your name, that don't mean he rock with you. He shout out Rick Ross all the time and ain't done nothing for the original Rick Ross. But First Lady J, what you got to say about this?
Or Hoover, or Larry.
I don't have anything to say. Listening to y'all talk make it seem like Mr. Anoxic is correct about its a housewife show, a reality show. So, I'm going to be like you and keep my mouth shut too, because I don't want 50 coming after me. I can handle Kanye, but I can't handle 50 Cent.
That's what's up. Infamous El Pooh.
Gotta stay on his good side.
How do we block Jaguar?
I'd rather get on the airplane right now than mess with you. Get to the next story.
I'd rather diss Kendrick Lamar.
There's more meat on this bone. Let's
there is more meat.
Come on, man. What?
No, because look, I want to show a picture of the Big Meech with his son. And then, we got the who Big Meech was before 50. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember that he wasn't just some hapless vagrant vagabond who was coming to beg for 50 cents help. I'm trying to convey that message as men. You don't sit there counting on somebody and hoping that they don't want to piss them off, don't want to make them mad. If I'm cool with Rick Ross, I'm gonna take a picture with Rick Ross, the boss.
But one thing that 50 has always said, he goes, look, if you my op, I don't want nobody working with you. It was like the whole issue with Fat Joe and anybody that did anything but Ja Rule. He's like, look, I want Ja Rule to completely fail. So anybody that gives any credibility gives him life and is going against, and I'm on ahead too. So I'm just saying it tracks with how he is. It tracks with what Omar says. I'm sorry, what Afro Agnostic says. But the bottom line is, not only that, even Boozy, I was gonna mess up his name. Was talking about Boosie was talking about how look, I'm rolling with my dad. I'm all this other stuff, but it's a messy situation. I mean, there's a lot to this. Go ahead.
Hold on. I agree with Boosie what he said. That's my pops, and I think Little Meech, he should have stayed completely out of it, didn't say nothing, because what set 50 off is that when his father said something about 50 being a rat, Little Meech laughed at it, put a laughing emoji or something, and that's what set 50 off against Little Meech. He should have just stayed out of it.
Canceled.
Was that but was him being a rat, was that confirmed by White 100? Because he got the papers on everybody.
He got the text. Wait, he just got the text that some people pressed 50 about, taking down all these posts or something like that. I'm just saying
Press. Y'all have y'all been paying attention since 2005? Has anybody but me?
They tried to press him, but they didn't impress him at all.
Yeah, exactly. So and all this. Wait, you got. I'll put a bow on it. All this happened because he was Rick Ross was trying to do this Welcome Home show. Show got canceled.
And 50 has something to do with that. Let's go.
No,
well, he said he didn't.
You can't say that. You can't say that. 50 has something to do with it.
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
Mitch, they hiring that Lowe's.
He vehemently denying that he had anything to do with it. And Boosie said that what happened, from what he saw, the feds came in and shut it down right before the show's gonna start. So it wasn't like some big moves, but somehow the feds came in. That could be 50. I would say, because under his post, 50 writes, "I'm stronger than you think I am." So
You know what? He said something about him being on probation about certain things he couldn't. There was some. I remember 50 was saying that certain things he couldn't do. Maybe that was
Big
tied
Meech.
to.
He
Yeah,
did the Charleston,
exactly.
he did the Charleston White on him. He did the Charleston White on him. Is that what he did? I respect that though. Yeah.
Ouch.
Big Meech.
Okay, Walk.
I paid 500. Come cut these trees down in my backyard, bro. 500.
Super disrespectful. Super disrespectful. Salute to Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? You know,
He a drug dealer. What you mean? He ain't Martin Luther King. Nigga was a
He's a
drug dealer.
civilian.
You don't get
He's a
32 years
civilian.
for stealing apples. Somebody died. What are y'all
He's a
talking
civilian
about?
now.
He was a martyr. They put like he's a martyr for the black community. He was
Right.
almost a
Let's
martyr.
move on.
No,
Nigga.
he was a political prisoner. He was a political prisoner, right?
Right, yeah.
All right. Hey, so what about R. Kelly? What about R. Kelly?
He Nelson Mandela.
Listen,
Yeah, what about R.
y'all,
Kelly?
see y'all jumping to the bad side. Y'all don't understand. He fed the streets. He fed the wolves.
Crack.
There was people out there that
What are we doing on this show?
didn't have no money, and he'd be like, "Hey, drive this to Texas or something." He fed people, legal or
14-year-old boy,
illegal.
run this pack for
Fed
me.
people.
It's your life. Get shot in the back. Fuck, yo. I need another runner. They got knock it off, man.
I respect what both of y'all saying. Both of y'all got some big points. And Walk is probably ultimately right, just because, you know, at the end of the day, that stuff is destroying our community. But you know what? People sell cigarettes. People sell all type of stuff that's killing us. That's legal. So it's kind of hypocritical to single out these people.
Let me put a bow on you. Fuck Big Meech, nigga. Let's move on, man.
Salute, Big Meech. Salute 50 Cent. Salute all y'all black men. Success. So let's move on. 50. What's up with these planes? The planes. You know, anyways, what's going on with this Toronto plane?
Can you tell us about that? What you just said? What show was that?
Oh, that was a Fantasy Island. I know, good. We old, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all actually like, what the hell was that about? But anyway,
well, you know, on the one hand, I know the Republicans are blaming DIE folks, and then on the other end, the Democrats are for them. You know, people in the opposition are talking about, you know, getting rid of a lot of federal workers, people that are experts. I know the aviation unions are saying that same thing. I don't think it's either or. I think it's just it happens every period. You have these multiple crashes that happen. Now, if it continues to happen, because this is the third one this month. If it happens like next month again, that's the issue. But I think it's too early to tell.
It's more than that. But, you know, again, it also might be a function of reporting. You know, if it's the hot thing that, you know, now that you're being exposed to it, you might be seeing more. I'm not saying, Walk, that's not the case. It sure seems like a lot more stuff was going down. Go ahead.
I think it's the numbing. They're numbing you to it. They getting you. It's like police murder of black people. It's like they're getting you used to it because more is going to happen. I think it's some type of conspiracy thing. They got something they're testing that's making these planes crash. That's what I personally think is going on. I don't have no proof behind it. That's why that's my opinion, bro. Like, hey, nice guy, I do have an opinion, do you?
No, I don't do that. I don't do opinions. First Lady J. I know you do a lot of traveling. Does this make you feel a little concerned?
A little, but you know, I'm gonna keep my faith in God. You know, when it's our time, it's our time. And yes, I like to travel. I like to go places, and I'm not gonna let that stop me. I can't live my life in fear. But what I've been hearing, and I really don't know if there's any truth behind it, maybe you all know, I've been hearing that they are letting a lot of rookies fly the planes now, and especially the smaller ones. I was told that, you know, a lot of the pilots are retiring, and they're not flying as much, so they're just putting these rookies behind and letting them do it. That
Speaking of
no, I'm
rookies,
not gonna stop flying.
Lady J, you looking good as hell, girl. Mm-hmm.
What the hell that got to do with rookies?
Nothing.
Mr. Floyd X? Nothing.
Well, look, I know I like to fly. I mean, I find it necessary to fly. That's a better way to say it, to get there faster. And I try to reassure people that every day over the U.S. is 5,000 flights transferring across. And, you know, one or two flights, we get it. It's dangerous. You don't want to be in one of those two flights that crash. But you just got to rest assured that every day, 5,000 plus flights are being had over across just America. Just in America, 5,000. So, you know, you should rest assured and have confidence in those pilots that are flying these planes and be thankful that when you do make a safe landing. That's my
Floyd
take
X,
on it.
let me ask you a question. What's up with that shirt? What's up with that shirt you wearing, brother?
Well,
Come on, who was it from? Who designed it? Really, you ain't going to promote your best friend, you crazy dude? Daniel.
oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
Cole.
Mr.
Oh my
This is
God.
from my
Terrible.
homeboy Daniel Antonio, a fashion designer. He made this shirt for the comedian
Deanna Cole.
Deion Cole. So salute to Deion Cole and salute to my homeboy Daniel Antonio.
Oh my
You happy now,
Um,
Walt?
I have to agree with Floyd X though. It's really a numbers game. You know, it's a numbers game. It's highly improbable. I mean, it's more likely you'll get in a car crash and all of that stuff. And
Exactly.
but if it, I think every 4 or 5 years we have these multiple crashes that happen within days apart. But like if it continues to happen, that's when I would start to get worried and have some concerns. Like heck no.
Infamous.
Hey, I'm on Facebook Live, and we got a few. Hey, Kitty, how you doing? What's up, Michael Richardson? What's up, Big Dog? Yo, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yo,
I mean, it's just a whole lot of them coming down right now. It was another one out here 4 days ago on the 18th in Georgia. 2 people died at least. So I don't know. It's happening a little too often for me. I ain't heard nothing like this in a while. And all that reporting stuff, I think we would have heard about commercial airlines going down, you know, if they would have been going down. All these little smaller planes. Now, we've been hearing a whole lot of smaller planes going down here and there. I don't really count those, but I do count these planes that's got passengers on them, that's got real people. You know, I ain't going to say real people, but a whole lot more people, you know, at stake. You know, everybody's a
Now,
real
now the super focus up OG has a comment here.
How
He
about
says, "How
giving
about
out?
getting parachutes?" See, the problem is you can't open the door when you up there, and by the time the parachute would allow you to open the door, the parachute probably wouldn't work. But still,
I think Pooh brings up a good point. Most of those flights that do, you know, accidents that occur are private, you know, private small planes that don't have, you know, these aviation standards and experts and trained people.
and to focus up to JC, I talked to my guy. That's my guy. You know what it is. And another thing is, like when them planes is crashing, before all the passengers pass out before they hit the ground and know that they're gone. Yeah, they pass out.
That's good to know.
That would be me.
I think it's the from the pressurization, right? From the loss of pressure, I think
Yep.
it knocks them out.
I mean, it depends what it is. It depends what the situation is. I mean, you know, some of these crashes are happening on the ground. You're going to be knocked out by the crash.
Right.
So
Right.
that hasn't been said. But all right. So I don't know if this might be a good time to go to the commercials.
Yeah. Let's do some commercials. I want to play those commercials, man, but I know. Oh, no, first things first. Let me start here. Salute to my Muslim family. Happy Savior's Day to all of my Muslim brothers and sisters in the nation of Islam. Tomorrow is tomorrow is the crowning event of Black History Month for the Muslims. It's called Savior's Day. And the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, from what I understand, will not be speaking for the first time. his student minister, the National Assistant Minister Ishmael Muhammad, will be speaking. That's February 23rd at 2 p.m. I think that's Chicago time, if I'm not mistaken. I can't see that. Oh, EST. I think that says EST way down there. But you could go to noi.org to check it out if you want to see that.
Hey, salute to Farrakhan. He said 92 years never being a punk.
He gonna come out with some more warnings, American warnings. I'm warning you, America. He keep.
Get his ass off.
La Brea Trucking for all of your trucking needs. East Coast to West Coast, West Coast to East Coast, North to South, South to West. Y'all saw the number at the end. Call the brother. Y'all need something delivered. He expanded
He even came to Lancaster. I got pictures. He came to Lancaster. Yeah.
Now, what you saying, brother agnostic?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not going for that no more.
Go bealive.org. Go get you some of that black honey. Yeah. Don't mess with 50 or 4X. God.
For the minister. Sex Talk with Walk every Thursday, 9 p.m. I did a show last week. It was cool. I got like over 90,000 views, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Anyway, tune in next Saturday. Next show, we talking about situationships. Situationships.
Situationships. All right, look. Because with it being Savior's Day, I'm going to salute to my brother, our brother, a friend of the Focus Up Network and the Focus Up Show, brother Camille Shabazz. Salute to that brother. Go visit his store, the Mecca. I'm going to try to play this commercial. I think it got music in it, but I'm going to go ahead.
Just
Don't
support
do it, fool.
You said don't do it, fool?
I'm sorry. I love you, nigga. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't risk throwing away this whole show behind this stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Get the show flagged.
Hey, salute to my ninja Gangster Reach, baby. The nation, baby. Gangster. The Mad Loc. My bad.
Mad Loc. Yeah, the Mad Loc is banging on me on Facebook.
I'm gonna go back to my old commercial then. If you're in the Sacramento area, check out the Score Bar and Lounge, 7123 Franklin Boulevard. You know, it's over there off, I forget the area, but Franklin Boulevard, that's what it is. Go check them out. It's a black-owned bar. They got food there. They got drinks there. Everything is reasonably priced. They got security. You'll be safe there. I haven't heard of any
shootings,
activities or shootings over there. No, I haven't heard of any shootings over there. So it's a safe area and up the street from the police station. So I think that's what helps make it safe.
Like World on Wheels.
Yep.
Hey, I remember I was in on vacation and I was talking to somebody about World on Wheels, and they was like, "Man, niggas are being shot right in front of World on Wheels." I'm like, "You a lie." The police station was right there, bro. It was like it was a lot of fights, but it was no shootings. It was like people get shot at maybe up the block. But come on, bro. I had to tell this dude, and we almost fought. I was gonna twist his head off his shoulders. You know I get him. Yeah, I've been working out. I'm with the shits right now. Mama.
That having been said. So what we got up next, Mr. Floyd X?
We got Jaguar White or Wiggin out. Which one? Jaguar White?
Yeah, Jaguar
Wiggin
Wright.
out, man. Come on, let's go Wiggin out. Fuck Jaguar.
We already put it up there. We already put it up there. Jaguar Wright, Defender of Freedom Award. Afro Agnostics. What did you say? How did you describe that award? The Misinformation Award.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Afro. You back my nigga. I don't have nothing to say. Go ahead, Afro.
It just shows what type of world they're creating, this world of just disinformation where you get awarded. I think they're awarding Black voices just like they awarded a lot of people on the award Kanye when he started talking, crazy disinformation stuff. So that's how it goes in that Trumpian dystopic 1984 type of world where 2 + 2, equals 5. I mean, those are the conditions that are necessary for fascism. Bunch of the climate of disinformation where you get, I mean, we can say a lot more, but I think we all know about Jaguar, right? I don't know. Do we need to explicate?
And she got this award. Where was the location that she got this award?
Ooh, Mar-a-Lago.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
This girl is going to be the new Candace Owens. They're going to use her, they lose her.
And I see, I see the gravitational pull on Lord Jamar and others as well. They're moving over there. That's what they have an audience.
And I'm not making a direct connection. I'm just saying that I just noticed that I did not give a proper shout out to our Minister of Information that's not here. So again, shout out to Brother Student X, to Brother Charles X, who's taking care of some business right now. But that not the misinformation correlation.
Right.
You know who else was there? Tony Busby. Yeah, he was there as well.
Sound like a rap that I heard before.
Yeah.
Oh no,
that was the lawyer. That's the lawyer, right? That
Yeah.
was suing Jay-Z or trying to take some money from Jay-Z.
That sounds familiar. It's in a rap.
Who basically didn't get any money but had to drop that case. So just completely.
Oh, that asshole.
Yeah.
Hey,
Go ahead, Bob.
salute to Jay-Z. Jay-Z stood his ground. He said, yo, bring her forward. Bring that shit. Talk about I raped her in 2000 with Diddy and other celebrities. And that mansion wasn't even built. That Jay-Z came with it, man. He said, I'm putting this $2 billion to work for real.
And he also put pressure. He had his lawyers get at Piers Morgan when Piers Morgan had Jaguar Wright on the show. He had to retract the statements. They pulled the video and everything. But I will tell you something else. She was also a special revered guest on Corey Holcomb's show. I'm saying these.
Now she fit right in place on Corey Holcomb. She fit right in place. It was perfect for her to be there. Like when it comes to Jaguar White, let me give my take on Jaguar White before y'all try to attack the Corey Holcomb show. Let me give my take. Yeah, I see it. Now look,
need that fade, Corey. I need that fade, my nigga.
Jaguar White. I stopped listening to her like Charleston White. When I see their face pop up, I just stop looking and listening. I don't want to hear nothing they got to say about what they talking about. That's just me. But when she was on the Corey Holcomb show, she fit right in. It was very entertaining, and I liked it. It was salute to her. But, this award, I don't know what she got it for, or the Defender of Freedom, or Telling the Truth Act, whatever y'all trying to call it. It is what it is. But
Kendrick said those predators, they move in flocks. And I'm not saying they're predators, but they're birds of a feather. I'm saying like that disinformation, that they just click and connect with each other and promote disinformation.
Hey, I got something to say. Can you put the camera on me, please? Please, can you this for Mr. Corey Holcomb. I got something for him. Where's that over here? I got these hands, and you need them. Corey Holcomb is a bitch nigga. Yeah.
I didn't say bitch nigga, but yeah.
Hey, I've been working out. I feel pumped.
It's less than stand up. Yeah.
I'm working out. I'm pumped. I'm ready to fuck somebody up. Leave me alone.
Lady J, do you have something to say about this Jaguar Wright? situation.
I just felt like the award was titled wrong. That's all. I just was wondering why she didn't get a bipolar award.
Boom.
It's like that.
I love me some Lady J.
Just
Lady
slightly
J love
in
her
her
from
defense,
her too.
just slightly in a defense. I'm not qualified, but she does appear to have some signs of mental illness. I think her childhood trauma and what she's been through, I think also exasperates that, or it could have been the cause of that. But not to take away, her credibility is low. Some of the stories I think are true, but these are basic things that happen. Some of the sex accusations and things like that, but not this whole cabal and conspiracy stuff.
Well, hey, even a broken clock is right twice a day. First Lady, you about to say something else?
Well, like said, I was just looking at it was a award from one bipolar person to another. It was not titled right, so
Can we move on? Because we got more juice. We
do, but infamous.
Wait, hold on, my nigga. Can I speak? Damn, bro.
I'm a take that N word out of this show. We're not gonna keep using that. If you're not
and the B word.
Sorry, my nigga. But let me fucking finish, please, for real. Hey, listen, this is the Focus Up Show. Every Saturday, 9 a.m. Like and subscribe. Our numbers are going up. I'm here with the buffoonery, like how my nigga Nice Guys. Y'all got me fucking up my nigga. Tune into the show, like and subscribe. We got Spin That Back. We got Sex Talk with Walk. We doing a lot. If you know people who got talent or got something to say, come through on the show. Focus Up Show, where your opinion has a voice.
And when he says, my nigga, Mr. Nice Guy, what he's basically saying,
nice guy, my best friend. Yeah.
So anyway, so that having been said, and don't forget mutant politics, but that's what's up. So it looked like you was about to say something. Well, first of all, El Poo, you ain't said nothing about this. What you got to say about it?
I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm good. Let's go.
Okay, that's right. All right, on to that. You want to talk about wigging out? You got the videos for us, Mr. Floyd X?
Yeah, let me preface this. Look, this is not an attack on black women and how you look and things of that nature. This is not that. We just asking the question, who do you wear the wig for? And when that's the question, and we're going to play some videos. It's not to mock and make fun of black women.
Come on, man.
Here's my question. It is too much black women. Go ahead.
The apology show.
Hey, you just got to be sensitive to the needs. But we're going to start off with the this is what's her name? Bambi from Love and Hip Hop. Just start off with that one. And we'll just
I don't even want to date nobody else. I don't want to date nobody. Okay? Ever. Again.
all right.
Coming before you put it on. But anyway.
And ponytail came out. That was a mishap. And then the next one, we got another one right here.
Just make sure you have your little sister from. They tell me jump on you, wonder we took penny down. Party get the party clean with his clothes down. Like a cutter, we can pitch mine, sit around, certified, never boy certified. I'm a good stuff. Why you trying like a
Our sister, Miss Kendra G, her wig was coming off during the Super Bowl. She was trying to do the performance, and the wig was just sliding back. A young lady I was talking to said that it was too heavy or something like that. And I say that because this is what she did before the Super Bowl.
Okay, I'm on my way to the Super Bowl, but they have a no large purse policy. So I'm going to show you how your wig can become your purse. Okay, first things first. You cannot leave your home without your ID. Okay, you just can't do it. Bam, we got an ID. Okay, now you cannot leave your place without some money. My daddy taught me that. All right. Okay, we got my credit cards and some cash. Now, I'm a black girl. I don't leave my house without Vaseline, child. I don't know about y'all, but I always got my Vaseline with me. Okay? Y'all hear something? What's that? Oh, that's my phone. Okay. Ooh, child.
She pulled the phone out of the wig. I've never seen that before. I'm done. All right. And then lastly, one more. Lastly, this is a classic. I know y'all probably seen this before.
He has the best intentions for you. His plans are to prosper you.
Yeah.
Bring you to an expected end. But your life does not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bruh. We gonna keep this? Nigga. I can't even reach it, bro. This is beyond embarrassing. Wait a minute. Bruh.
Don't you be laughing,
Life be like, wait a minute.
See, I don't condone the N-word, but First Lady J, that's the one time that it just conveys the emotion of the situation. There's no other way that you can sum up what was going on there, but just that nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was the exception. But yeah, we need to stay away from it. Yeah, I understand. Hey, JC, you're right. But you know, that was a cold application.
Hey, he said his show popping today, whatever, cuz.
So that having been said, look, you know, I understand that women do a lot of this stuff. You know, a lot of this stuff is not really for us. We don't really care about that stuff. The ability to not even touch you, you know, all this other stuff. It's like, you know, not to mention I understand it's just like wearing a hat. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different fit. It's a different look. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, so it's not about pretending like that's your hair, especially when you're doing all these crazy colors and stuff like that. No pretending.
That's wrong.
Not necessarily. They sometimes
you
they
ain't
are.
been out in these.
I ain't been out there. Go ahead, Walk. Say what you got.
Wait, before Walk start, Walk. Who are you wearing the wig for?
Ouch.
This ain't a wig. It's a beanie. It's a beanie. It's a beanie.
Like a wig, bro.
Hey, watch this. Watch this. Yo, check this out. It's a beanie. It's a beanie. I'm cold. No. Check this out. Yo, Kendra G, chicks wearing wigs. Some chicks overdo it. They're over. You're not fucking finished. You overdo it. That was ridiculous. That big ass wig she was wearing. It was probably heavier than her little cute, fine, petite self. Real talk. Kendra is so beautiful. So she has pictures on her IGs. Her natural. She's naturally fine, too. Straight up. So it was ridiculous. The other wigs, chicks, y'all need to stop overdoing it. And this is the sad part. She spent like $2,000 for these goofy ass wigs. I bought this on Temu $4. $4.
Yeah, I thought it was a wig. No.
Right.
Hey, First Lady James, please. I want to hear what you got to say about this.
Girl, I can't stand this thing.
You got the floor.
You got me.
You're asking me a question. Who are they for?
Okay. So no, not who they for. I'm just saying, what do you feel about the wigs and women wearing wigs and who do you think they're wearing them for? I got two questions for you.
Okay. Women wearing wigs, I feel like to each his own. If that's your preference, then do you. My understanding, some women wear wigs because they want to rock different hairstyles, and either they don't have enough hair or they have too much hair. Meaning some people may want to rock a short hairdo and they have long hair and they'll wrap their hair up to prevent from cutting their hair and throw on a wig. Some women want to wear long hairstyles and have short hair do's. Then you got to think about the people that are ill or may suffer from alopecia. There are different reasons why people wear wigs, and it may not be for everyone, but I feel like most women wear wigs for themselves because they want to look good. I don't necessarily think that it's always about the other person that they're wearing the wigs for, or they may see people on TV, you know, like most people are mimicking celebrities, rappers or whatnot. So they may wear the wigs for those purposes. I don't understand the women that wear the wigs where they put the little cap on their head, lace fronts or what they call, and they glue to their head and stick these wigs on. You know, they're trying to do all these updated things and then they're damaging their own skin. So I feel like it's all up to the individual. I can't just say, oh, these women are wearing the wigs just to please the man. You know, they're, to me, mimicking what they see.
Now, First Lady,
That's what's the end.
We got some comments, and I want to see if you agree with these or not. And I don't know if is drag queen, is that offensive or is that, because I know they got
No, they have drag queen shows, so I
Okay.
won't say it's
It's
offensive.
offensive. It's offensive if you say that to a biological woman, but yeah, I
Wait,
don't
who
think
said
that?
that?
All right, so this Big Cuz says, I am a
Block
firm
whoever said
believer
that.
in women getting their style from drag queens. And then this brother says dragging queens, and somebody laughing now. Is it how do you tell the difference? I think my question, because I think you sent that picture, that video where that dude got undressed, he was a man.
I
This was
did say
insane. So it was like the way I was looking at it, like, okay, he looks like a whole woman. He put all that makeup on and he put the wig, and that's what our women do. What's the difference of a man doing it and a woman doing it? That's probably the best way to ask it.
the difference is their gender. That's the only difference. And I tell you guys all the time, what are clowns? Clowns disguise who they really are. So you don't know what's underneath that until you take that makeup off, take that wig off, and then it reveals the true person. You know,
And the difference is what type of glue they wear. Some people, if you got money, you using the good shit. If you're not, you using Elmer's glue. Straight up. That's just that's the difference.
so
Elmer's
there's
glue.
the other difference is a woman adding on the makeup and putting on her wig. She may feel like she's enhancing her beauty, making herself look better.
I don't buy
Where
none of
versus the man, he's transitioning his self from not only maybe thinking he's making himself look better, he's turning himself into a whole another person. That video I sent you guys, the man had artificial breasts, everything. So he was incognito all day long.
That's crazy. That's why.
I got a question. Afro agnostics. Okay, you're a very evolved brother. Now I know you're involved right now, anyway. So, but I'm just saying that if you were dating, and you thought that you were interacting with something that was a biological woman, and all this turns, all of this stuff comes out, how would you feel about that?
Man, I feel obviously way different than how I biologically felt about that person. I always bring this up to people, man. You can't deny the biology of how you felt. Like you can, once you find out, you can be turned off mentally by that. But I don't know if I can say it, but your penis, it don't lie. It was aroused because of that. Because I never looked at a woman and be like, man, I want to look at your 23rd chromosome. Oh, your chromosomes look good. No, you're looking at the phenotype, the physical appearance. If they have female body parts and they look like a female, that's what I'm interested in. So I always pose this question. Let me pose a question back to you. Would you be more aroused or interested in a woman, biological cis woman that looks exactly like a male, looks like Debo, for instance, or in a transgender woman that looks like Beyonce?
Wow.
Which one are you attracted to more?
Oh, that's a tough situation. I wouldn't be attracted to either, but I'm just saying that as far as what I would tolerate, I'd be tolerating the one that's the biological woman. If I was forced to take the two. So yeah, But I'd be like, I'd be like, hey, Debo, you need to put on some wig and some. You started out this way, but we're gonna have to do some fixing and adjusting. But I mean, to me, I remember I about to say Jenny Craig. Sorry, what was that talk show lady, Jenny?
Ricky Lake.
Not Ricky Lake. It was the other one, Jenny, whatever. But the bottom line is, it was a situation where, there was like, oh, you had a secret crush. And, it turned out to be, it was like some dude, and somebody died behind it. And I'm like, look, you got to understand, we got to respect human life. We got to treat whatever. But you got to understand people's dynamics and restrictions are their restrictions. It's not okay for some man who's transitioned to a female just to come up and go putting his hands on me like a female. I'm just saying that I'm not going to be okay with that. It's going to be a problem. So I'm just saying that,
right. Let's get back to the topic.
Wait, we did a show on this already about the transgenders and all that stuff. This really was not the topic what Jigs was putting on the wigs. Like, I take offense to that. Somebody comparing it to drag queens and shit like that. That's really like fake material right there. Fake.
Next.
Wait. Let me finish, please. Can I fucking finish?
Calm down, dude. Calm down.
I'm wired, nigga. I'm wired.
You messing up his bit. Now you got to start all over again. Go ahead. Say what you're about to say.
Yeah, I know, because y'all interrupting. This is why I'm getting sick of doing this fucking show with y'all motherfuckers.
Anyway, so like I was saying, but
I was just about to hit that same button.
I'm stupid.
Jeez, man.
But I think Big because that a lot of women are being influenced by drag queen culture.
You're out of your fucking mind for saying that.
No, he's right. They think it's pretty. They're like, sometimes they'll be like,
women are influenced by drag queens. That don't make no sense, my niggas. That's
First Lady J doesn't make sense.
To say about
First J doesn't make sense.
Well, me being a woman, I cannot be influenced by a man that's trying to look like me.
Thank you.
So I'm not gonna take that as a drag queen can influence me to enhance my outer beauty. Not when you are a man trying to look like what I'm naturally a woman. No, I don't feel like it's influence. Not from me. I can't. I'm speaking just for myself.
She's saying it for herself personally, but you know people.
Because I can't see myself being influenced by a drag queen. Like, I need to take lessons. Oh, their makeup on point. Oh, their dress so nice. No, I can't be influenced by that. But I will say this: whether drag queen or not, I would prefer to get my hair whipped by a male than a female. And I say that because they are trying so hard to have our look that they skill levels are enhanced on trying to perfect our hairstyles. So I would rather do my hair. I would rather say, can you do this style? And they execute it because they feel like they have more competition. So they're going to execute that hairstyle for me. But other than saying, I want to look the way they look, no, I want to look the way Lady J look. No, so I'm just speaking for myself. We gonna need some other females on here to agree that they're influenced by drag queens, but Janetta, no.
And I'm not saying like this is a direct influence, like people are just consciously emulating. But I'm saying if you look at some of the documentaries around drag queen culture that emerged in the late 70s, 80s, you look at the style, the flamboyancy there, the wild hairdos, you start to see that amongst a certain every woman, but a certain class, like women in entertainment. They because the drag queens are primarily entertainers. So
I don't mean to cut you off, but Diana Ross I'm listening to what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Why couldn't they have been influenced by somebody like Diana Ross? Because she was doing wild hair, the clothes, and all those things.
They absolutely are. I'm saying it's first. They're imitating women first and foremost. But then they added some enhancements on it that seem to have an influence amongst, because they're out the flamboyant ones, the actual drag queens that are in these contests. They dress a certain way to be seen, to like kind of like pimps do, the kind of analogy of pimps. And since women in the entertainment want to be seen, they adopt some of those things to be seen. I just want to say too, and throw something in the conundrum. Makeup and all these things again are constructs. They're not genderized. People make them genderized. Like you got the Maasai in East Africa, they wear makeup before they go kill. They serious. You know what I'm saying? They put on makeup, they smile, they wear their long hair. A lot of the women, they're like, what, 6'3" average, big bone density.
Ain't that those sassy thugs?
Hey, they be drinking cow blood straight out the cow, man. They ain't no joke. Like my side,
that was just a joke.
Yeah.
So you want to fit one in, fit one more in before? Oh no, I guess that is kind of everything. I mean,
there was the women protected part 2. I mean,
there was our black women. You know what, Mr. Floyd X, the fact that he went on that whole disclaimer thing, to me, that shows me that you're walking in the right direction. You know, we had a little after show, and you sort of like came around to some of the points that we were making. Do you recall that?
Yeah, I understand that we do have to be sensitive to this topic. It's easy for me to be like, these stupid ass women, or she this or that. It's easy to say that, and I might really mean no harm about it. It'll be just like me saying these dumbass niggas. But there has to be a sense of concern and sensitivity. That's what I'm learning. In the sense
it's not about sensitivity necessarily. I mean, that's important. I agree with you on that. But it's about the question: are black women protected? And of course, everyone in society is protected, but you have a hierarchy. What Malcolm was saying is that you have a hierarchy, and at the top, the most protected people in society are rich white males. And the inverse,
protected by who?
Protected are
poor. Who are they protected by?
Huh?
Protected by the power. The powers that be.
Yeah. So, I mean, sometimes y'all, that's a good question. Like, what about protection? I mean, like protection from physical harm and things like that. Well, you can look at that as well, and you'll see that black people are the most likely to be raped, most likely to experience child molestation, have higher maternity rates, infant mortality rates, all the medical protections, law protections. They get longer sentences compared to other women. So that's just saying they're the least protected in the social sense. You know?
Okay, I get that. I get that. But being at least protected.
You guys left a part of this off. You know, we were supposed to circle back, but if my memory serves me correctly, it was our black women protected and respected. And I'm still going to say that we're really not protected. You know, I'm going to share a quick story. When I started my current job, July will be almost 26 years. When I started that job, for 2 months, I dealt with our own people telling me, you won't last here. You're not going to last here. And this is a true story. And I kept wondering, all the patients were like, you're not going to last. And so I started finally asking why. And they straight out told me, because you're black. And this was coming from black people, like, you're not going to last. And, you know, I started feeling like I chose the wrong job. And I worked for black doctors. And so one day I finally asked, I was like, why do people keep saying that I'm not going to last along here because of the color of my skin? And it's almost been 2 months. I'm like, I'm beginning to think that I chose the wrong job. And at that time, I was the only black person working there. And the doctor said, well, because black women don't know how to act. And I was just like, whoa. And this was coming from a black doctor, a male doctor, said black women don't know how to act. They don't know how to hold their job. And I was like, interesting. He's like, mostly every black girl that come through here end up getting fired. And so I looked around to see who the manager was and who was in office and why they were in office. Needless to say, 26 years later, I'm still that same black girl that's still there. That's the manager that managed both offices. But I was competing against all the other races. They were trying to throw me under the bus, try to write me up, all kinds of things. And when the patients come in that see me today, they're like, we didn't think you were going to make it. That's one story I want to share with you guys. When I first entered that field, and I was transitioning from one medical position to another, I went to school in Huntington Park, and if you guys are familiar, you know it's dominantly Latino people. Once again, the only black girl that had to compete, and I was always being attacked. I left that school with the highest scholastic average. I left that school with perfect attendance. I stole every award that you can have at that school to where the dean had to come and give me awards. But even though I was a better fit candidate than all of those females, when I went out for jobs, they all got hired. I didn't. And when I went for one particular position, the guy literally gave me the job. He gave me the job, and then he said, "You know what? I forgot to ask one question." And I was like, "What's that?" He was like, "This job requires you to be bilingual. Are you bilingual?" I said, "Yes, I am. I speak English and Ebonics. What's next?"
Ouch.
And he was like, "No, I meant, do you speak Spanish?" I said, "No, you asked if I was bilingual. Bilingual is more than one language." So we're not protected. You know, I'm just using that as an example. Our own people will terrorize us and disrespect us.
That's a testament to the stigma with black women, because there is a stigma about black women having, like, you know, sassy attitudes and stuff.
Angry black woman stereotype, the angry black woman, the sassy.
So that
black
is something
woman.
that is something that will work against you. But
Yeah,
you
that
knew
has a
damn well
real.
what he meant by black. You knew damn well what he meant by bilingual, though.
Of course I knew.
I agree with Lady J. That's racism. African American vernacular English is a different language, and a dialect is just political. It's just political. But I will say that, just to add to the anecdotal stuff, the testimonies, you talk to black women, almost every field, they have these same stories. And there have been studies. There was a study called Broken Ladders that showed that black women face the most racism, sexism in the workplace. So you're dealing with two types of oppressive systems, racism and sexism. So they call it, especially when it's towards black women, they call it misogynoir. It has its own name, you know. So now they are the least protected in the society.
So that having been said, and Mr. Foot I take that as a concession. The fact that he's not on camera.
Like what?
See, that even but goodness, not anyway. But still, go ahead.
I hear what y'all say. I don't completely agree with everything y'all say. I understand what you said, First Lady.
What part you don't agree with? You want to get it clear.
Like when you say they're not protected, for them to say you're not going to
least, it's not that they're not protected. They're the least protected.
But see, we go the extra mile. I think us as black men who care about our women, we'll go the extra mile. We'll kill behind our black women. That's to be protected.
You can't hire her though.
But in the workforce, if you're in the workforce, how is she unprotected in the workforce? She's been there for 26 years.
Mm-hmm.
How does she make
I think I can sum it up in two things, just to make it real quick. He said that you're dealing with you believe that racism exists, right, Mr. Floyd X? Racism is something that influences people. Do you believe that sexism exists? That sexism influences and creates problems for people?
Yes.
A black woman has to deal with racism and sexism. A black male has to deal with racism. So therefore, by definition, she's dealing with more than what he's dealing with. Case closed. All right, I want you to like, subscribe,
why do they get further?
Share. Like, subscribe, share. We appreciate you. You know, JC, walk out of fit, brother. We love you.